What's up, Rasmanites, and welcome to episode number 2 of Wrestling the Way It Oughta Be. Today, on the Razman's Reality. Yep, Wrestling the Way It Oughta Be. That's the name you all chose on Facebook. I like it because while we're still going to use the Please Vince format, trying to make the WB brass pay attention to what we're doing, Wrestling the Way It Oughta Be expands the potential just to talk about general subjects, and it also expands the ability to talk about other companies. Like if I want to throw some ROH or TNA in there, I can. So, you guys know what the concept is. If you don't know what the concept is, go back and watch the first episode, which was just my version of Please Vince, episode 1, because I didn't know what I was calling it yet. So, I said last week that I would have a lot to talk about today, but the truth is, a lot of what I wanted to talk about was addressed on Raw this past Monday, and was addressed in the right way. So, there's really only a couple things left for this week. Next week, I want to make this way more interactive. I want you guys to use Facebook.com/RazmansReality. I want you to send me questions and topics over there. This show airs on a Friday. This video series, rather, airs on a Friday. Well, yeah, you can call it a show. It's a show, too. But yeah, we air on a Friday, so wait until you see Raw if you want to do it. But send me questions over at Facebook.com/RazmansReality. Next week, I want this entire weekly episode to be what you, the wrestling fans, think I should address. And that's what we're going to do. And we're probably going to do that like every other week if it works out well. Okay, so this week is very, very simple and very, very short. First thing expands a little bit on what I talked about last week, which is Daniel Bryan. WWE, don't screw up Daniel Bryan. Don't let anyone other than Daniel Bryan become the next world champion. This past Monday on Raw, Daniel Bryan jobbed out to Alberto Del Rio. And he did it rather quickly. And I was really upset at first because I think there's a gazillion other guys that you could use in that spot. And he used Daniel Bryan to help get Del Rio over, but at least they're keeping Daniel Bryan in the main event scene. But yeah, quit having him lose. Stop having him lose WWE, because he needs all the momentum he can get going in to the title match at WrestleMania. If that's when they decide to do it, it's still, to me, the most likely choice for when to do his match. Second, John Cena. John Cena, the way he's playing off the crowd right now, and actually feuding with the crowd, and kind of having open feuds, I like what he's doing. And if he just keeps doing these little subtle tweaks to the character, because I think it works. I think the slower build up to the more heelish way of doing things for John Cena, the better. And I think it just builds up more anticipation. And if you want to know my opinions about what John Cena did with Zack Ryder, check out the video that I did with Rotisserie Jamie on her channel. But yeah, I like where John Cena is at right now. I just wanted to point that out. And the last thing is the whole Twitter craze. I just don't get it. I think that WWE is going way overboard with it. Is it fun to say boots to asses? Is it fun to say woo woo woo, you know it? WWWYKI. Is it fun to do all that on Twitter? Absolutely. But is it a necessary thing to do? No. And at least not to the level that WWE is doing it, is my point. WWE Raw right now is looking like a Twitter infomercial. Do it, yes. Just don't do it every 5 seconds. That little Twitter bar with the trending topics doesn't need to be shown on Raw every 15 minutes. WWE is going to trend on Twitter anyway because WWE is awesome. And we all love talking about WWE with each other. But you don't need to see what's trending every 5 seconds. It's becoming overkill and it needs to stop. That's my opinion. Like I said, very short, very sweet, to the point. Today, I got most of what I wanted to say out about the weekend wrestling earlier on in the week with Rotisserie Jamie. I just chose to do the video with her because I didn't want the news to get old. So, as I said last week, feel free to do video responses to this series. Leave me questions on the Facebook fan page. That's what it's there for. And I will see you all next week. This is reality according to the Razman. And Razman style, it's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.